Hi everyone, this is Karen Gishanga, also known as Karen Nash on social media. This is another episode of the Roving Reporter, and today I'll interview Robin one more time. If you don't know Robin, he was featured in episode 3 and episode 2. I'll leave a link in the description so that you can check the videos out. Before we begin with the questions, I'd like to ask you to introduce yourself and what you do musically.
Hi everyone, my name is Roving. I'm a musician. I play a number of instruments, and this includes piano, drums, guitar. I'm a music director. I'm a producer. And that's actually a few of the things that I usually do.
Also, I'd like to thank you in advance for agreeing to be recorded.
Sure, no
because
problem.
It's not easy to be on camera, especially if it's being posted online.
Yes!
Yeah, so we can begin. What does it mean to have a tight band? Is it about being in sync or is it more than just that?
Being a tight band means that the different team members are playing every note with precision and authority. It also means that you stay together in terms of beats, transitions, the dynamics of the songs, everyone hitting the accents of the song precisely and crashes together. And in cases where you might have silence or breaks and pauses, it means you go you do that in sync and you do that together. And the team has to understand that they have to listen to each other as they're playing. And for everyone, they usually play. For everyone that is usually playing the song, they should have rehearsed it ahead of time so that you can have the precision and the consistency throughout the song. Also, something that I also want to echo now that you've raised the topic is that the team should realize that the power of the band is not in the size or the volumes being too high, but in the output, their tightness, the efficiency towards the audience. And some common mistakes that are noticeable is that sometimes the drummer usually makes the song go really fast.
Yeah.
And the lead vocalist is so exhausted, they're trying to catch up, they're running out of breath, and so on and so forth. So that's actually that. It's not that I have anything against drummers out there.
Myself included.
No, nothing against. It's just that drums usually play a very key role in this. And these are just some of the common mistakes. Or sometimes even for guitarists, they get a little carried away with the effects and they don't want to turn it off. So they're always doing the solo.
Especially loud things like distortion.
Yeah. Shout out to guitarists. MC, if you have the same problem, shout out. Yeah.
Is practice one of the things that helps a band, or does a band grow on stage as most people who are non-musical assume?
A lot of things usually contribute to being tight, and among this is usually playing together for a long time. I'm in one of the bands where I'm in. We've played together with them for more than 15 years, and you can just tell by hearing the different accents that the drummer is doing or the solo that the guitarist has entered. You can easily tell where they're transitioning to. So you find your type, and tightness is also not only on stage. It also affects even how the music sounds or how tight you are if you're also tight off stage. And this is in the day-to-day interaction and things like that. And you can also be tight through rehearsing. So when you rehearse a song, you know the different notes that you're going to play before entering the bridge or the chorus, and so on and so forth. So rehearsal is also really important to help people be tight.
In terms of rehearsal, is it limited only to beginners and intermediate players, or do advanced and professional instrumentalists also have to?
Hey, you have to rehearse.
Yeah.
Because you can't know everything in music, and things are always being discovered. People are making new ways of playing music, new ways of expressing themselves through music, and everyone is always constantly learning. Even some of the people who you think are advanced are trying to learn new music styles and so on and so forth.
And also on the point of rehearsing,
Yeah.
Is it limited only to someone that has their own equipment, or can someone who can at least access them even once a week also be okay? Or
So rehearsing, sometimes people think it's only the playing, but it's actually even the listening. So you listen to maybe the song that you're going to do, or the song you're going to play for a specific event or a specific thing. So there's the listening of the song, and now there's the application. Now where you have to go to an instrument and practice. And this applies to everyone. You can have the instrument at home. You can have maybe access to the instrument at church, or maybe for where you usually have the practice with the band, if they have the equipment, that is. So anytime you can have access to the instrument, I highly recommend for you to practice or play. And by the way, even just playing without a specific goal, or just helps you to build your sound, helps you to know what you like, and you can also discover new things maybe through some of the mistakes, because like even as a pianist, some of the voicings I discovered were actually accidental, and you're like, ooh, that sounds nice. I know some of the people have had that experience.
So that's the end of our interview. And thank you, Robin, for agreeing to be interviewed.
Sure, no problem.
And for your
Always
wisdom. In music, it's all about experience, not
all
your
about
ears.
Experience.
Your ears may not really
matter.
That's it for today's episode. Until next time, stay safe.
Bye, guys.